What's up, Dragon Brood? I finally did it. So there's always a deck that I kind of am just like, I don't know. I know it's good, but I don't really play it. But people kind of want to see it, so I should feature it on the channel. And then a friend of mine online, Adam Yeoman 5, he decided he was going to play this cycling deck. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to play one, let me at least play his version and showcase it. So that's what we're doing today. And let me say this going in. Honestly, as much as I'm here kind of making fun of the whole situation, the truth is, the cycling deck's actually good. And it's very cheap to build, both in paper and arena, or Magic Online. Like, it's cheap everywhere. And it's not that hard to learn, so I kind of get it. And the deck sort of fell off for a while, but it's having this kind of weird renaissance in Standard for what's probably going to last about 2 weeks. But hey, if you play it in here in these 2 weeks, it could be solid gold. And I think we'll see a shift here probably in the next 10 days to 14 days, just as people will start sideboarding more against it, or even just playing some main deck answers. But hey, till then, go for it. But today, we're going to play it, and that's what this is all about. Also, I want to remind you, if you're ordering through Amazon, be sure to use my Amazon affiliate link. Whenever you're buying anything, you don't have to spend any extra money, and you'll still be able to support the channel. And please, if you haven't, please remember to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because that helps the channel grow and lets me know you appreciate what I'm doing. And now, all that out of the way, let's go take a look at this cycling list. Okay, there's not a ton of surprises in this list. I'm going to say that up front. So we've got 4 Flourishing Fox, 4 Footfall Crater. By the way, everything in here is just cycling for the most part. So I'm not going to stop and give like too much detail on each card. They mostly just cycle. This cycles to gain life. It's a 2/2. Dranith Healer, 3/1. Valiant Rescuer cycles to make a token on each turn. Startling Development cycles and can turn a creature into a 4/4, which you do use periodically. Dranith Stinger cycles and deals 1 damage to an opponent. Each time you cycle, go for blood. Cycles or let you fight something. Now, in Probable Alliance, this is the card that I think really, over the last 2 weeks or so, has started to set this deck off a little bit. And really, it's just you're going to be drawing cards anyway, so why not get a token for it? Or being able to cycle 2 cards in your opponent's turn and get another token, right? And that really makes a big difference, especially when we're talking about like so many sweepers being in the format. You know, your opponent's already getting rid of your graveyard because of stuff like, I don't know. There's so many things, right? But what I'm getting at is this is just another way to win. You know, I think that's one of the issues this deck had missed before is like, well, you know, if they get rid of my graveyard, I don't have enough to really finish them off with the Zenith Flare. But now it's like, okay, well, what if I keep making tokens along with me doing everything else? Can that amount to a win? And the answer is actually yes. For Ironcrag Pyromancer, this again, if you're cycling, getting your second card, you can deal 3 damage. This actually helps to remove some creatures to buy you time. I use it that way defensively quite a lot. 4 Zenith Flare, 2 Boon of the Wishgiver, and then a whole bunch of lands. Now, one of the things I want to say is I would consider going to a 4th Improbable Alliance in favor of something else. I'm not 100% sure what. I might actually end up cutting a Startling Development in the final list, just because this card really is that good. I am a big believer in Improbable Alliance in these lists. But otherwise, that's mostly a list. Let's go hop into the arena, play some games. Man, that's such a weird feeling to just have that happen. I'm like, man, I don't know at all. I don't even know a little bit. All right. Let's see what we're up to here. Definitely going to play one of these Triomes first. I feel like you should always err on the side of aggression here and like just go ahead. Well, never mind. That changes what I was going to do. I was going to say, go ahead and just play a Dranith Stinger. But when you have a chance to get down an Improbable Alliance instead, I think you do that. Okay, so we're against Rogues here. Unfortunately, this doesn't allow us to do much. So our choices are cycle and at least get a token. Or, yeah. Alright, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. It's not the best play there. I mean, I could have made an argument to go ahead and just play this and see if it dies and whatever. Would have liked this. If this Triumph would have been an untapped land, would have been a lot easier. Opponent also didn't play anything there, so this is not a rogues deck, most likely. Okay, I see. Alright. I don't... I mean... I feel like that's a frivolous cycle, but at some point, it's like, we can just get to a better Zenith Flare. Let's just do it. Okay, that helps a little. Though we do set up ourselves to be got by a extinction event. But so be it. If it happens, it happens. Oh, they don't have an extinction event. Good to know. Alrighty then. Because if they had an extinction event, you don't waste a Heartless Act there. That doesn't make sense. Nah, sadly, we're going to lose this Boon of Wishes. Boon of the Wish Giver. Are they? Or maybe they do and they don't have a fourth land? Nope. Okay, so they just legitimately don't have it. Good deal. Okay, this is nice because it's an odd mana cost. So that's going to make life a little bit better. Oop, wrong card. Let's cast this one. And then either of these is just going to get taken out of our hand. Ooh, actually, you know what? This sucks, because I kind of don't want to do this knowing there's a Zenith Flare coming. But I kind of want another... Oh, well. Because here's the deal. Watch. We're going to draw Zenith Flare, and we're going to hate ourselves. Okay, we did. Could have been a lot worse. If we'd have drawn a Zenith Flare there, that would have made us cry so bad. Thanks for all the likes there, everybody. I mean, you take Go for Blood. That's all you can get. Yeah, if it, that's the only thing that could have made that weird, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and do it, because if the opponent extinction events, we'd rather this Flourishing Fox just be on its way to getting bigger already. Now if they have an extinction event, it's a little bit more of a problem, because they know we have the Ironcrag Pyromancer in hand. So it looks like their new plan might be just race to Ultimatum mana. Oh, thanks for liking the stream there. Alright, here we go. See what we can do. Let's go ahead and cycle this. Alright, get in there. I'm gonna play this to possibly set up a Zenith Flare if we draw one next turn. Put it on blue, I guess. And we'll just end the turn, because nothing else good comes out of that here. Alright. Get rid of my graveyard. Okay. Hurts a little, not gonna lie. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Alright, we'll just do this now then. I mean, the opponents managed this very well. And they're at 5 mana. That's 6 mana, so I mean, they could ultimatum next turn, potentially. We have 2 cycling cards in hand, or in the yard. We could put a third. I mean, if we do that and draw Zenith Flare, that's ball game, right? So do we just try it? I mean, okay. We don't do it yet. Because it's only 3. We just pass. Because now if they ultimatum, we can at least respond. See if they kill all of our 1/1s, which they might. They're probably going to play 2 things that kill our 1/1s. Because they can go get both Shadow's Verdict. But the thing is, if they get Shadow's Verdict and Extinction Event to stay alive, then whatever the third thing is, we're just going to shove back in the deck. If they get like Epiphany and any 2 other things, we probably just put Epiphany back. And then just try to get 1 cycling card in the yard and shoot them for 1. Like 1 mana. Actually, we can even get a 2 mana cycling thing. We just need anything with cycling in the deck we can win. That's not true. We need it to not be a triome. Because we already have 2 in play. The odds are pretty low. Yeah, okay. So they did what we thought. We put this back. They're doing the one thing they can do to stay alive, which is fair. So though neither of those really hurt us here. Alright, come on, deck. Don't treat us wrong. Alright, we could draw cards here. I don't mind that. Let's start this cycle over. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we're back at it. Yorion. Yorion by itself does nothing. We're good. Don't care about a Yorion. Hand's empty. Great. Alright, we've pretty much gotten everything we could wish for. So we have 1 card in the yard. We can go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then... Is my math right here? Gotta make sure I don't math this up. 1, 2, 3 to get the 4th one. Yeah, alright. We're good. Oh, that actually costs 2 to cycle. Never mind, we have to draw into 1. Well, that's kind of terrible. Alright, we'll do this. Just because it's the safe thing to do. In case we missed, I'd have felt really bad. Well, we would have anyway, because we needed... This is 2 mana, so... I guess it ended up being the right decision. Alright. We can get them next turn, though, with 2 Zenith Flares in hand. Glad I saw that, though. I almost messed up, and I would have ended up with these in hand. I would have tapped down enough and not been able to Zenith Flare, so... This is alright. Even here, we'll probably just cycle for sport. So if that is a counter, we can Zenith Flare, and then that's ball game. But even then, they're going to be in a little bit of a tough spot anyway, because we cycle this, we make a 1/1. Alright. Not a bad play from the opponent. Make a wolf. But that's ball game now. Yeah, the deck decided to give it to us every which way possible. Like, we had so many ways to get there. We could have attacked and done it. We could have done it with the Pyromancer. Could have done it with Zenith Flare. We'll keep this. Mostly because we have a handful of cycling things. And an Improbable Alliance. So that makes sense. Even if we draw nothing else, we should be able to get a small army of fairies in the short term. Alright, let's do it. Mono red. Well, we're going to need all the fairies we can get. Alright, let's hope to draw some lands, because getting a Flourishing Fox up a little bit, at least force the opponent to use some removal, would be important. Though, turning a thing into a 4/4 could be kind of tricky if they tap out. Because sometimes they'll tap out to play like Robber of the Rich, playing an axe before combat, so if something dies, you get a token, you know, that sort of thing. So that could be beneficial. And that doesn't help us. Okay. Well, new problem. Guess we cycle this. Okay, land helps. Land helps. Question is, do we play the Flourishing Fox and cycle, or do we just cycle and get another fairy? I feel like Flourishing Fox and cycle could at least force the opponent to tap mana and not play another aggressive card, which is what we want. Like, as an example, this makes playing something like a Nax here a lot less exciting. Oh, they're just straight up trying to kill everything. Okay, cool. Well, it makes me feel a little better about our Pyromancer. That's kind of cool. I mean, they get a chance to play something of ours off of the Robber, but I guess it's okay. Ooh, we don't want you to cast that, though. Not that I can help it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cycle because I do want to get to another untapped land. That's a big deal here. Oh, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Damn. Man, that just hurts me right in the gut. What do we even do here, then? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play that. We're gonna cycle this. Alright, that at least makes a creature. We'll play this. Alright, so that at least gives us the opportunity to play an 0-4 next turn, possibly kill something from the opponent. If we're still alive, we can consider Zenith Flare considerations, though I think we're in Embercleave territory, unfortunately. So I think we just let Embercleave happen. Oh, they didn't even have it! Gosh, dang it. I really thought they had Embercleave there. Oh, man. Overthought it, and I got. Alright, well, now I think we have to kill an axe. That's not really much of a question. Okay, no attacks there. I think now we're just going to try to block as much as we can across the board. So we'll probably put Pyromancer in front of Robber of the Rich. Probably put Drana Stinger. Well, they still might have Embercleave here. I think if we're going to do it, though, do we do something like this? I think that's more correct. So wherever they put Embercleave, they lose either Fervent Champ or Robber of the Rich. And then we can still kill an axe next turn. Okay, fair. I can live with that. Totally okay for me. Like that had potential to be infinitely worse. So we are okay with that. Alright, so we shoot the opponent, make a token, kill an axe again, resolve that. We can wait and possibly double cycle next turn. So we can kill whatever gets an Embercleave, or maybe make another blocker. Okay, Robber of the Rich, sure. And we know only Bone Crusher is coming down after this, so sure. Let's at least work on limiting the number of cards the opponent's going to get to have of ours. Ooh, a second Zenith Flare. That's perfect. That is perfect. Alright. Now we're looking up. Now things are getting good. We'll block one of those. These two block here. I mean, that's a sorcery, so you don't really care. Alright, sure. That all checks out. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, if that's where we're at, great. We are in an awesome spot right now. Let's go ahead. I don't think I need another set on blue anymore. We'll play this just to play it. We're going to go ahead and Zenith Flare now, because the opponent can't do anything to get us. And then we're just going to pass. And we should be solid gold, because the opponent's not going to do 17 with just those two little duders on the table. We know what's in their hands, so we can go ahead and block one. Not that it matters. And then we just Zenith Flare. Oh, okay. Man, it sucks to know we're going to put a Zenith Flare on the bottom with nothing to do with it. So, I'm going to just take the hard road. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, this deck, it's been quality for a while. It just really took off and became something bigger here the last week. Went 9-0 with your mono green Toski deck in Platinum last night. Then lost my first 3 in a row this morning. That's a rough one. I've been in that position before. I totally feel you. Where it just feels like you've got it figured out, and then the next thing just can't draw at all. And it's tough because, you know, you talk to people and they're like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong or whatever. It's like, sometimes it's not even your fault. It's just, that's the game, you know, like, and that's why even when I make my YouTube videos, I tell people, or I try to say, like, okay, this looked really good, but I know I got lucky for these reasons. Or, you know, throwing out different scenarios out there for people so they just don't look at it and say, like, oh, this deck's a world beater. Well, it kind of was today, but I don't think it will be tomorrow, you know? Alright. Trying to set up a little bit of something here. Alright. I'm hoping to draw a cycling card now, so next turn we can at least get the Pyromancer down. Do some things. This might be a good matchup against Rakdos. I don't know. Growing more. Alright, you take my 3-1. Seems fair. I mean, not really, but you know. Yeah, we'll do this. No reason not to chump block there. Hopefully draw a cycling card. We did! Oh, we drew the one we actually want to play, though. That's less exciting. Well, okay then. We gotta do what we gotta do. Times are hard. Beggars can't be choosers and all that. We'll kill that. Good news is our Ironcrag Pyromancer won't die to itself because of the Akroan War. So that's pretty nice, right? That's got to count for something. It's not going to live, but, you know, in theory. We only have 2 cycling cards in the graveyard, so we got a long way to go. Also, welcome, Jerome. I mean, we just take 3, no blocks. I mean, I can prevent 3, and then this would die, but, like, next turn we're going to get it back. So unless they just sacrifice it here for cards. Yeah, exactly. They have Village Rights. So, like, that's the only thing I could have done is kept them from getting cards with it. But I don't know if it even matters. Alright. Come on. Actually, we kind of have what we need in hand right now. So that's not too bad. Dead Pyromancer. Lucky I've got... Ooh, we got the second Zenith Flare. Alright, that actually helps a lot. I know this is annoying when, like, I've been on the other side of that, where, like, you kill a thing and your opponent draws the next thing. Just, like... that always just, like, tears you up inside. Right, we're gonna lose 2 of these fairies to the Akroan War. But we do put the opponent down to 14 here. And we've got 8 in hand. So 1 or 2 more triggers, if we can get them from the Pyromancer, could get us there. We do have the ability to cycle a Flourishing Fox. They're just going to try to get all our creatures. Smart move, smart move. Alright, opponent's down to 14. We gotta rebuild some forces. Hopefully Pyromancer lives. Oh, Kroxa. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Crap. Alright, here's hoping we draw some cycling things. I don't know what else to do here. But they did put another card in our yard, so we could hit for 10, then... Or for 5, then 5. That's only 10. We gotta find some more damage. Recycling the Kroxa. Or at least sacking the Kroxa. Not cycling, that's what we're doing. Alright, so playing their 4-3. Alright. Okay, we did get another cycling card. So we're in a little bit of a weird spot, because we know they can get Kroxa back, so we actually have to... Well, I don't know, we can cycle here, actually, and be okay. And then we have to not play the land. Which is terrible, but it's kind of where we are. And then hope to Zenith Flares. The thing is, if they kill Pyromancer, it also means they're not going to be able to play Kroxa. So they're kind of having to choose here what they want to do this turn. Man, this is going to be closer than I want it to be. The good news is we do get to gain life off of Zenith Flare, so we can buy an extra turn if necessary. The scary part's going to be if they have another Kroxa. Because then we're only going to get one of these Zenith Flares off, and it's going to get a little bit ugly. Okay, does it do us any good to block? We go to 8. This would put us back at 14. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think we block here. I don't love it, but I think we do. Actually, you know, maybe because of our hand, blocking with Pyromancer might have been the right answer there. Because here, we cycle, we get a card. Actually, yeah, I'm okay with this, actually. Do we try this on the opponent's turn, or do we just play it? I don't think we want to play it, because I think that if they have, let's see, an Akroan War or the, Claim the Firstborn, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we'd have to block with that. Alright. I think I'm just going to end up blocking here, seeing if we survive the turn, call it good. We might get lucky and get to cycle twice. But if not, ah well. We now only need one Zenith Flare to go off. So. Okay. We got what we wanted out of the deal, so that's cool. Alright. So now we're not in such bad shape. We can block, discard to Kroxa. Not even worry about it here. So now if they have another discard spell, we have a backup. Because it's possible it could have been like another Kroxa or whatever else, but... Blood Chief Thirst, sure, that makes sense. But we're on Zenith Flare plan, so that's going to do it. Alright. Managed to got there. Well, like I said, this deck is actually fast, it's good, it's pretty easy to play, it's cheap to build. I get why people want to play it. Now, for myself, not the most fun deck. Like, every game pretty much just came down to, do I have the mana, and how much do I want to block with? Do I think I could put them within range of a Zenith Flare next turn, right? That's kind of what every game was, and I get it. Like, that's what it's designed to do. So it's not the type of deck that's going to give you a lot of fun, flexible options. You're not going to have those big, cool, game-breaking moments. That's kind of not what it's designed to do. But if you do want to just cheap competitive deck, or maybe you want an additional deck to play, well, here's one you can put into your arsenal with no problem whatsoever. As for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about the card Utter End from Cons. And this is a card that I think got bulked up after it rotated out of standard. People just tossed it in a box. But what I don't think a lot of people realize is it actually bottomed out around mid to late 2018 and has been steadily increasing since then. You can find these for sale now from like $1.50 to $2 when people used to just have these in the bulk boxes, you know, 20 months ago or whatever. So be sure to check these out. I guess we're in 2021. Oh my god, it's been almost 2.5 years since it's been that price. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, be sure to check those out. Dig them out of your boxes. You can probably find those on different stores' buy list if you need to get some credit for some things. Or if you just want to sell them yourself because you have them sitting around and you probably didn't invest much in them. Either way, go check out your Utter Ends. Also remember, you can get this deck list down in the description below. And don't forget about the different links. I have a bunch of affiliate stuff down there if you want to check those out. Very importantly, please remember to like this video and help me out. Hit that subscribe button to help me grow my audience, and then hit that notification bell to let you be notified every single time I put a new video up. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.